Okay, so the plan today is to change the driver's side wishbone on the front of this Volkswagen Golf Mark IV. It's 22 years old, everything is rusted. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. I already did the passenger side and it wasn't easy. So we'll give this side a go, hopefully it goes better. Here we go. Now there's 3 bolts to take out. There's a nut and bolt on this one. And we just get under it there, you can see it. Right, I've squirted on some penetrating oil about half an hour ago. And you can see how bad the rust is on this one. Right, we got to take this one out. And then that one in there. So we have to undo that ball joint as well. So 18mm on the top. Breaker bar with 18mm socket on the bottom. And I'm just going to pull the two apart now if I can. Okay, so it's going. Now there's just 3 bolts on this and then a ball joint. The ball joint was particularly hard on the other sside. Okay, so the next bolt we want to get out is this one. There's no nut on this one. It's built into the subframe, so we're only going to get the bolt. Again, I'm putting an 18mm in the breaker bar. Let's see if it goes. Yeah. Now the last one rotated the actual nut clean off the chassis, or clean off the subframe. So let's see. Okay, so I think it's threaded out all the way. Just put a few spanners on it now and try and get it out that way. Yeah, it's definitely it. Okay, so with this one to take out, it's a 16. Yeah, 16. So that's the third one. The thread for that is built into the subframe. Okay, so we have it. Now the problem with these things is you get it a bit and then it'll want to spin. Now we're not trying to save this ball joint. And there it goes. So what I'm going to do is weld the ball to the swing arm so it can't rotate. Unscrew the nut and throw the swing arm away. So that's the plan. This should be fairly quick. Okay, so now that it's welded, it can't rotate, which is what I want. Nearly there now. It's pretty rusty. The whole thing is disconnected now. There we go. And that's it. One fairly rusty, horrible looking swing arm. Anyway, that's what it looks like. That's where I welded it so it couldn't rotate. Right, so I have to cut a hole in this so I can weld the nut at the back of this thing. The nut has fallen off or broken off or whatever, but there is no nut there at the moment. So I have to weld it back in, but to get to it, I have to cut through this. Okay, so that worked. Let's try and complete the cut up this way. I'm going to weld this back together, so see if I can get it out. Okay, I'll just use one of these blades to get started. Here we go. Almost. Okay, close enough. Wasn't exactly what I wanted. We'll have a look in now and we'll see the nut. Okay, so you can see the nut in there has fallen off along with some muck and crap. So the trick is to retrieve the nut, clean it, put it back on the other side of it and weld it in position, and then patch it. So we cut a little trap door. We're going to close that up and weld it back into position once this is secured. So we're going to do that now. So now to fix this, we're going to put the old bolt back in. That's it there. We're going to put this on it. Not enough that I can damage the thread if I miss strike. Going to put a vice grips on that and put the clamp on it. And we'll see how we go. Okay, so the plan now is just to stitch that nut in position. It's already tight on the back wall and I can get an air through the bolt. Once I start on the nut, I should be able to lock it in position. So what we're going to have to do now is weld the patch back on. Okay, so there's the plate. We're going to use a couple of magnets to hold it in position. This is just a magnet out of a hard drive, this one. Okay, so I'm just going to stitch this corner. So I left plenty of weld on it. I didn't grind all the way back to original metal. I wanted to leave plenty there. So I'm just going to put a bit of black paint on it, just to protect it a bit. We're going to put some body schultz on this. Right, so that's it. Yeah, so the plan is to put this brand new wishbone in the car. We've taken out the old one, had trouble, and now we're back at this. So we'll see if I can set it up so that the car jack isn't in the way. I'll put some pressure on the strut to allow this to go in. So I'm just going to tap it. Right, so we're getting very close to it. Right, I can get one of the bolts in, the bolt we had trouble with. So let's do that. So I've got this in, I need to line up the holes, which I've just done. So we need to tighten this bolt in. That's it, we're all the way through to the other side now. Now I can feel it threading in, so the weld was successful. So there we go, it's up now. And we need to get that nut on, it's going to be tough. Okay, so we're going to put this spanner on top. And it's going to wedge itself against the firewall as we tighten it. So the spanner's moved against the firewall. Now I'm not a mechanic, there's probably 100 things I'm doing wrong here. But if I get the car back together and it stays together, I'll be happy. So that's the two heavy ones in. We've one on the side now, and we have the ball joint to get in, so we're going to do that. Alright, so that's the ball joint. Okay, I'm going to try an 18 first. Nope, it's 19. Okay. Unfortunately, you can't get a ring spanner on this, so it's open-ended. Alright. That's it. So we need to get that drop link on. Okay, so there we have it. It's jacked up now. And we should be able to get this through. It. So this is my torque wrench set for 70 Newton meters. Okay, that's it. Okay, there's a million jobs to do on this Mark IV Golf. It's 22 years old. There's rust everywhere on it, but it's actually still a sound car. Decent battery, and it starts first tip, goes all day, and all of that. But it's looking tired now, or it was looking tired about 10 years ago probably. So I'm going to leave it there for now. If you like the video, please thumbs up, subscribe down here, that'd be great, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, good luck.